Good morning. I am running on just a few hours of sleep because last night was a pretty intense, battle and just in general being extremely cautious with energy, because I was sitting and I was praying. I was talking to God, a lot last night. And I said, God, if you could speak through me right now and in the future, if you could just speak through me. I don't want any misunderstandings or anything like that. Okay? And my father was, let's just say there was a huge battle in this apartment. There was a huge battle because when you say that you are something, or when you say, oh yeah, I'm a prophet, or I'm this daughter, or this, or something like that, people are always, they have to defend their honor, right? Instead of checking in with God and being like, I'm on your side, God, they go to their mat and then they forget you have a direct connection to God. So for me, last night was like very intense. So basically right now all magic is not just heightened, but can be disarmed, right? Can be disarmed. The only thing that can't be disarmed is a flower, a rose. And a rose basically signifies, if you place it on the ground, that is holy ground. That when tears come to wash away all of the negativity, God rises up in the morning and all of your enemies are at his feet, or at your feet. And it can be overwhelming because, they strewn about. It's wild in the spiritual world right now. It's wild. So I kept trying to get out of this energy, this death energy or whatever. And then I'm like, why would I want to get out of that? Why do I need to get out of the death energy? This is my ego sacrifice for a better common good. And I just heard somebody in here talking. And the biggest lesson that I learned last night is, no matter how many people disagree with who you are, it's only when God shows up to fight your battles that you no longer have to worry about what they think or what's going on or this. Because God came and fought the battle for you. Took over the vessel and completely demolished the army. And I was like, holy moly. And those tears yesterday was tears of triumph. Because everyone knows that joy comes in the morning. That God has a purpose for tears. He's like, drown them bitches. Do you want to know who they are? If you want them to know who you are, then drown them in your tears. Because this sacrifice was a big sacrifice for you. For us. And then all yesterday, fell asleep during the day, because I was going to stay up during the night to do some transitional work. Some of my old ancestors who want to cross over into the realms and all that kind of stuff. And a sultan came to me. And he came and he sat in front of me, like sat down. And I was like, this is a night for me and my family, for me and my ancestors. Is there anything that I can help you with? And he pulled out this note, like this long. And he goes, it's a death note. And I said, okay, stop it. He said, it's a death note. I said, cool. I was like, who is it for? And he goes, the enemy of your enemy is still your enemy. He says, we will take on this death note for you, but you have to secure a place for us here. And I'm like, I don't care who y'all think I might be or who I say I am or whatever. I answer to one higher power. I have to go to one higher power. We have the intricacy of the children of God here, but I answer to one God. No matter who, what, when, where, and why, I answer to one God. And the easiest thing for me to take from last night was, at your weakest moment, when you show people that you are at your weakest moment, it's a trap. Because tears are not weak, tears are strong. Tears are the exact reason why there's turmoil, rain, flooding, all this other stuff, because your spirits, your ancestors, your spirits are tapped into the universe right now. And if we're all one accord and we say, okay, well, she's crying, let's cry with her. Hey, we're all on the same page. God is telling us that we need to march on front. Let's go. Let's do it. So for me, to sit in, I think it was like a jail, like a piece of hell last night, because there's just a lot of people who are like, okay, well, now we need to test her when she's at her weakest. And God was like, your weakest is stronger than their strongest, right? I said, Ashe, oh, Father. Ashe. So anyway, long story short, I just want to let everybody know that the war ain't over. The spiritual war ain't over. They be using all kinds of tricks and trades and shit like that to try to seduce you and move you and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, irregardless, call me what you want. Jezebel, harlot, whatever you want. I'm getting the fuck out of this matrix. I'm getting on that motherfucking ship. Because I've been having dreams of that fucking ship since I was 2 years old. What kind of 2-year-old would dream about fucking spaceships and shit like that? And coordinates and shit like that. Who? 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 So, all in all, I just wanted to get on here and say thanks for all of the prayers and the support. I felt a lot of people here yesterday, and I still feel them right now. Like, I still feel people. And I know that people like to, be like, witch and all that kind of stuff and da-da-da-da, and that's on them. Like, everybody has everyone's allowed to feel how they want to feel. Everyone's allowed to look at me the way that they want to look at me. However, when the big event comes and is happening, I want you to remember what you write. I want you to remember what you text. I want you to remember how you think about somebody, because that could be your spot. That could be, oh no, that person said this about me, so they're off. So I'm just saying, look around at your surroundings, look at your people, make sure that your people are your people. You know what I mean? All right. Have a good day.